Hi, good morning. It's Coffee to Your Lavish. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm here and hopefully I'm giving. As you can see, I'm still in my pink because it is the third episode of the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion episode, and of course, I was there. Okay. Okay. Alright, so she pretty today, boy. I don't know. All right. So we're gonna start out today. I want to talk about One More Chance. I want to talk about the American Music Award review. Housewives of Potomac, Housewives of Salt Lake City. I want to talk about Saweetie for a little bit. I want to talk about Doll for a little bit. Rest in peace. I want to talk about the Ahmaud Arbery killers. And when we're doing the AMA review, I'll be talking a little bit about BTS. Yes. All right. So let's start with One More Chance. Okay, so let's do a little mental health check first. Today's Thanksgiving Thursday. Uh, Happy Thanksgiving. It's November 25th. I'm still here. Um, Unfortunately, however, knowing that I want to move so bad, I haven't started packing anything because I haven't been told which apartment, where, what, nothing, anything. So, because of that, I am in limbo. And I'm in limbo from work, I'm in limbo from everything, just waiting for this moment so I can, excuse me, like ease the pressure from my mind. And that's where I'm at. So, in actuality, um, because of that, I I wasn't really planning to like do any type of Thanksgiving like that, but I have three kids here. So, well, one is an adult, but I have three children that I birthed living with me, and so Thanksgiving has always been something they I always hated holidays because I was in America for um, I've been in America for 25, going on 26 years, and it was 26 years because I came 95. 26 years, and I always hated holidays because I left my family behind in upstate New York because we didn't have that great chemistry, and it's not like I would have ever went back just for Thanksgiving to any one of them. Um, they weren't welcoming, or there were certain, I just didn't feel that type of relationship, and so I've always missed my family, like having real family around during the holidays, 4th of July, Thanksgiving, Christmas, whatever it was. And then my eldest daughter, she went to Jamaica when she was 10, and she lived in Jamaica on and off for like almost. She went to Jamaica when she was 4, and she lived in Jamaica on and off for like 10 years, back and forth, coming back and forth. So generally, um, she wouldn't be around when there were holiday times most of the time either. And then my middle child, my 16-year-old, she also lived in Jamaica for a while when times were hard. And so holidays usually found me by myself. When I first moved from New York, where my family was, and moved to Florida, my best friend from high school, I moved with around near her. So I actually moved to Florida because she said, come to Florida and live. And that was like my only friend in the States that I kept up with, that I came to live in the States from Jamaica, that we went to high school together, went to boarding school together. And she said, move to Florida, come on. And I went. And so she helped me to find an apartment near to where she lived there, and I lived there. And, it was cute. Um, However, like, what mostly happened was, I thought I was right. What mostly happened was, I would go home with her for family, for like Thanksgiving and 4th of July. I would celebrate with her. Her family was my family. for many, 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 many years. And so, give it to Tajira. I'm doing a video. Her family was my family for many, many, many years. You heard me, right? Okay, so you gotta get it out of the kitchen. There's none in here. Oh no, there's none in here. Go ahead. For many, many, many years. And so therefore, push it to me. Push the couch to me. Go ahead. For many, many, many years. And so, Papa, look in the kitchen. And so, that was my family, and that's where I spent my holidays for most of the years. And then sometimes, we weren't in communication, or I was going through other things, and I did it on my own, or somebody would invite me for Thanksgiving. So that's kind of like how it had been. But since we moved to New York and we've had our apartment, Thanksgiving has been something where I like holidays and stuff, especially Thanksgiving. I would have invited my family over, or tried to invite them over. So important to me to have family around me, near me, and with me. But I realized sometimes you just gotta go it alone. And in my spiritual journey, and what I've been, my latest route that I've been placed on, it's just not a route with a lot of people. So here I am. I'm starting my Thanksgiving with you, and I'll end it with my kids. So I'm making the turkey and all that. Normally, like when I first came to America, I lived with my husband's and his parents and his mom. They have a big family, so they would have big Thanksgivings, and his mom would cook and I would help her cook, and we would do it, and it would be fun. So she kind of started that little tradition inside me, though, like cooking overnight and doing all of that, because Americans take Thanksgiving really serious. I don't, because I'm Jamaican, but I've adapted. And so maybe I'll do a video later on just letting you guys know what I'm doing. But I'm doing the turkey, I'm doing jerk chicken, I'm doing some goat, and maybe a little bit of oxtails. I'm cooking rice and peas, I'm cooking white rice, and I'm also making ziti and a baked mac and cheese, and I'll be making sweet potatoes and sweet potato yams and Rollie. So hopefully, because Jera's in there, they got their new bunk bed, so they're in there. She's setting up her bunk bed, doing it by herself, because she know how to work the drill. She taught herself how to work the drill. I asked her if she wanted help. She said not really, and she's been doing it since yesterday. So when she's done with that, we're gonna go on the road. We're gonna get a couple things, and then we're gonna, make this a Thanksgiving. Maybe not one to remember, but one that we celebrated, and we'll end up with a meal. I don't want to just make a regular dinner. My friend said she was coming over. I don't think we're gonna have anybody over, because of where we are. And the kids, they don't really want to. And so I don't think we're really gonna do that part. But however, we will try our best to make this a Thanksgiving like day. Alright. So that's it. That's where I started. So now let's talk about, okay, so mentally, as I said, I have gotten to the place where I have pushed my neighbors way out of my mind. I don't care what they do. I don't care what they say. I actually created a mantra. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter what they say. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter what they say. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter what they say. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter what they say. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter what they say. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter what they say. So I'm sticking to date in my mentality, so I will break the hold that they had on my mind as what they're doing or what they're not doing or whatever the hell they're doing. I don't care. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter what they say. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter what they say. None of them are going to be allowed to bother me anymore. I am continuing my spiritual practices as I was told to do by the law, by the councilman's office, by the Congress office, by every office of government that exists in the United States of America that I've had contact with, that have told me that there is nothing wrong with me lighting my incense and there's nothing wrong with me practicing my spirituality. So I'm going to continue doing that, and I'm not going to let anybody take that from me. I haven't lit any incense because I just can't be bothered with like the sabotage, the trap, the ambush. It's just too much for me mentally. So I'm at a place where they've actually like stifled my spirituality some type of way, but I don't need just date. I have other things. And so I'm in a great space. Incense or not, I'm in a great space right now mentally, as far as like my maneuvers to get past this 2021. When 21 started, I knew it was going to be a year of surprises, but I did not think that it was going to be so much or so many things happening in this year that would, come to like break me. I met somebody the other day, a friend of mine, and he's like an older guy, a veteran and everything, and nice person. We talk and everything. I like him and everything, but I don't know if he's going through like dementia. I don't know what he's going through, but like the conversation is like one-sided, and he talks for like 2-3 hours, and he talks and talks and talks, and then he gets like racist, like chauvinistic, like all types of stuff, and it was kind of like driving me crazy. And I'm riding with him, and me and him are talking, and I'm like, no, you're done talking. Now it's my time to talk. He's like, oh no, I gotta go. No, let me talk. And the man said I would imprison him in his car and like try to kidnap him or something like that. So I had to tell him like, listen, thank you for all of your help. You're a nice person, but I'm gonna have to disassociate from you because your words are dangerous and they will put me in jail, and I can't leave my kids. Remember, I told you my 16-year-old, she only has me. There's no father. There's just me. So with everything going on, everything rests on me. So to have to deal with somebody coming in and talking, especially what I've been going through. I haven't worked since August. Um, and I've just been like sitting here trying to deal with, sometimes I feel like my mind splitting, just thinking about it. I had to like condition my mind. It doesn't matter what they do, it doesn't matter what they say, and I cannot take anything else coming in to pressure my mind. I'm under too much pressure right now. And you're a veteran, a wartime veteran. You had the medication, allegedly, and it's just too much. I don't know if it's dementia, Alzheimer's, just talking about the same thing over and over again, telling me the same story like over and over again, 3 hours, 2 hours, whatever. I'm sitting, I'm listening, because I'm by myself, and I'm like, okay, you need a little help or whatever. And so I'm listening to the conversation, but like you're disrespectful, and then when you're done being disrespectful after 3 hours, 2 hours, an hour, and I'm like, okay, no, let me explain to you about the misconceptions that you have, and these biases and these prejudices that are coming out of your mouth. Because you're talking about West Indian people, and they're big and fat and ugly, and they only want to buy a house in Flatbush and this and that. And I'm just like, so they could call back home as somebody he knew, some kids people, like, sir, no, West Indian people, we're very independent. We're some people that work very hard. We don't want nothing from nobody, really. And truly, if we're taking something, it's because we're desperate. Like, you got to know what you're dealing with when you're dealing with, like, West Indian people, especially, like, for me personally, I know myself. I work hard, and it's just I'm having a broken moment, but it will come back together because it always does. This is my season of, elevation and upliftment. It's always a season of per year. So I'm trying to break the season so I can be like in tune to God's season and God's timing, so that instead of being on these off seasons and these off times, I'm able to regulate my timing to be at one and in alignment with the timing of God in my life. So I'm just not gonna make nothing too bother me. I'm gonna just continue doing as I've been doing, because as you can see, it's helping, and I'm getting better, I think, and I will continue to do so. I will never fully be at peace, at ease, at anything at all. mentally until I move out of this apartment. And I'm hoping that it's going to be very soon. I have to contact the offices this, I guess this week is done because today's Thanksgiving, tomorrow's Black Friday. I don't think no one's opening like that. But Monday, I'm going to be talking with, excuse me, the offices and trying to see if we can make a difference where we are and what can we do. So that's just a little check of what's going on with me and where I'm at, because I'm being very transparent with you and letting you know that I have these project problems. I can't wait to get out of the projects. I don't know when I'm going to do that, but I've only been in the projects for 4 years after coming to New York and going in the shelter for 1 year and 9 months. So it's only gets better. Like, and for me, having a home is the most important thing. So people talk about the projects, people talk about all types of things. I'm not going to defend the projects. I'm not going to fight over the projects. I'm not going to fight over a project floor. I'm not going to fight over a project building, like, oh, this is my floor, this is the best floor. Fuck your floor, okay? Fuck your fucking building, bitch. Get the fuck out my way, bitch. I don't give a fuck about you, hoe. Back the fuck up, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, basically, like, I'm sorry. Like, that's basically where I'm at. I'm not territorial over no fucking projects. I don't give a fuck about it. I'm ready to move the fuck out. A old ass bitch could hold on to the fucking projects for the next 10, 15 fucking years. That's where they're gonna be. Your mother lives in the project, bitch. You live in the project. Your daughter in the project. Like, all y'all, your generation of fucking project people. That's not where we are going. All right? That's not my idea of an idealistic life. I cannot live in the projects and spend $200,000 buying furniture for the project apartment when I could have spent that $200,000 in buying a fucking house. You understand what I'm saying? So these people are backwards. They're coming from a fucking garrison type of home life living where there's people that there's no home. I'm coming from a 5-bedroom home. Okay, my kids have lived in a 5-bedroom home, and this is in Jamaica. So my mother was a principal. My mother was a teacher for all of my life. My stepfather was a teacher, and then he worked for Jamaica Sugar Industry Housing Limited, where he was a tax representative that goes around the country to find out why the citizens were not paying the government their taxes on their homes. And they were middle class people. We were never in the trenches. We don't know where no trench is. I've never been to the ghetto. I don't know where the ghetto is. I only act ghetto because I can act. And basically that's it. Like, so that's just my little background story of me. Not saying that I'm better than anybody I ever thought I have, or never been and never acted that way. All of my friends could tell you that I'm the most down to earth person you ever thought. You think that I don't come from anywhere because I can act. And I've never, ever, ever, ever been the type of person to put on airs and act like I'm better than people, whether I have it or not. So when the day comes that our elevation occurs and we do have what it is that we're going to be having when that time comes, I'm going to be the same Mona. I'm not going to be with the same people because I'm already eradicating people. I'm already renegotiating my friendship circle. I'm already aligning everything to where I'm going to be from now. I am already getting rid of the people that do not fit my future now. Not because I have it and not because I think I'm better, but because they don't fit in with the dynamic of where I'm going, what I'm doing, and who I am. So that's just a little check for you, just to let you know that. And so let's go straight into one more chance. So I like the song. There was the song soundtrack for the episode, and it's saying "Party with the King." I think that's one Chance's Stellinaire song. I really like the song. Yola was talking about she's surprised about Biggie and Skittles. Right. So they moved into a new house. And it's beautiful. It's more beautiful than the last house. They said that the last house had bad juju. Man, I did have to do a burn it up with some frankincense and myrrh and get a little bit of this and that and put it to Zeus Network, Stallionaire's chance. All y'all needed to do was get with me because I would have been had that spiritually cleansed for you. Would have spiritually cleansed everybody that was left in the house. Everybody would come up feeling, I told you, I didn't tell you, but the girl that I told y'all about, my neighbor, the one with the BBW, I bathed her. I told you that was the only person I bathed on my last video when I talked about my neighbors attacked me on Halloween, and that's why they mad. They mad about my spirituality, but that's okay. Um, when I bathed her, I put my hands on her. When I bathed her and I washed her down with the bath, she was like, when all them burdens fell off, this is how she was. But as I said, it could have never worked for her because she washed it off, like, not necessarily the same night, but I think between the same night and the next morning early, she washed it off so she could go to the salon and get her hair done. We would have had everybody in One More Chance. Them 4 people, we'd have had Yola, we'd have had Bad and Bougie. Bad and Bougie know the thing already because she come from Trinidad, so them have them Shango Baptist and them Shango this and Shango that. So Bad and Bougie know the thing of, they would have had their Yodeler, Rollie Poly, Bad and Bougie, and Soldier Girl would have been like, oh, just well relaxed. It would have been so nice to give them one of our little nice spiritual cleansing beds so that they could have some ease and some peace instead of moving from house to house. But that's okay. We got the coins to do that. So we went ahead and we did that. And I'm not mad at you because the new house is everything. All right. Soldier Girl. And Bad and Bougie seems to be having some kind of little beef going on. I don't know where it's coming from. Y'all know I'm 4 days late. Leave me the hell alone. I'm not going to stop. I'm still going to come. I could be 4 days late, 5 days late. I don't give a shit. I could be coming the same day next week with the 2 episodes, 3 episodes. I don't give a shit. I'm still going to talk about what I love. One more chance, right? Rollie's confessional in this episode is so beautiful. I'm excited about it. They said that there were a lot of dark demonic spirits, and they said Fluff worships the devil. Okay, so we need to really truly get all of that out. We need to be like burning it out with the frankincense and the myrrh. We need the sage, we need the palo santo, we need everything. Okay. Shout out Bobby Lights for using his palo santo to clear his air on the confession with Zeus. Zeus's the conversation with Rolling Ray. Check that out on my last video, the conversation with Bobby Lights and Rolling Ray. I forgot to talk about it. Yes, Bobby was like, it's too much juju, and let me just go ahead and light some Palo Santo so we can have some ease. I love Palo Santo. I love copal. I love incense. It just lifts me up. It makes me like, oh, and it brings so much peace once you're done. Like, clears all the negativity and all of that out of the air. I like all those stuff at one time, girl. I don't care. So that was exciting to see. And the second house is really nice for true. Rollie's room really cute. And the notes that Chance sent to each girl are really cute as well. So he sent everybody notes to let them know, you know, what their plans are, what they plan to be doing for the day and the whatever. So he met up with Bad and Bougie first. So Bad and Bougie and Chance had breakfast. Bad and Bougie brought him a gift. She brought him boxers with her face on it. How is that for you must remember me for the rest of your life every time you take a pee? I don't know. The first scene with both of them is everything. And when Chance asks her, like, what separates you from the herd, you know that's exactly how he look at them, like sheep, like cattle, like how he talk about them. Like, Chance do not see these females at all. She said, you know, I have my priorities, and, you know, I have my own house, my car, my business, and we can have a life together, and I'm trying to be focused. And, you know, she's like, you know, we have great chemistry and everything. I'm the full package. And she's like, you know, and Soldier Girl lives with her baby daddy. And Yodeler is planning to go on a vacation in 2 weeks with her man. Did she be doing her OnlyFans with or whatever the hell? And say what? What the blood clot them said to me a while ago? What them said? Bad and Bougie said Soldier Girl when they gave the cookie from to reach from 19 all long. I give up the cookie from Shalani at the door. She live with her baby father around up which part she come from. I lie them I tell. Then them say Yodeler is planning to go on a vacation with Erman in 2 weeks after the show. So Yola, you playing with us? Like, what's going on? I know Yola got somebody. I ain't got an age. She got probably like 5 people. Like, yeah, like ain't nothing wrong with that because I believe in having spares. I believe in having spare tires, spare wheels, spare every damn thing you need if you can have it. Yes. Yes, I do. So Yola and Chance had winner. Yola spent the whole time complaining about the other girls and Chance being everywhere and slinging his everywhere, and she doesn't understand that Chance just wants somebody to show him love. And I think Yola cared too much about the other people. I think Yola spent too much time making too much excuses instead of trying to really spend time with Chance and taking advantage of the second opportunity that she got to come back into the house for one more chance. Yola and Chance still have no chemistry. Sorry. I don't see it. I don't get it. I know she kissed him or whatever, and I know she tried, but there's no chemistry between the two of them like what I see with Bad and Bougie, honestly. Soldier Girl looks beautiful in her black. I love her hairstyle with the bang. She's banging. Chad started asking about the baby daddy. She's getting mad, like mad. And then she's like, well, who told you I live with my baby daddy? He said, well, Bad and Bougie. So he ratted Bad and Bougie out. And so now she's saying that Bad and Bougie's doing OnlyFans with her man with recent footage with the man I feel upon Bad and Bougie front. And Bad and Bougie only do OnlyFans with Fear Man. And she don't do OnlyFans with nobody else. So if it's a man doing OnlyFans with Bad and Bougie, then it is the man that she is with. So I'm just like, okay, wait a minute. It's a lot going on. The scene with Bad and Bougie and the fruit and the strawberry, this scene was great. Soldier Girl, I don't know. They said they getting up, they gonna go off together, whatever. She's like, okay, I'm not worried about these other girls, you know, they hating or whatever. But you know, me personally, Chance, I would not take the chance because it is just too much for her to be living with her baby daddy, and I don't know. Anyway, so in comes Rollie Poly with the ice cream and the peach cobbler and the bag with the food in it with the blunt wrapping. I love Rollie's confessional with the blue and white dress. I love that on her. I love her makeup and everything is beautiful. Now she got the bag with the double drizzle. It had the blunt in it, like blunt, you know, like it wasn't no double drizzle in there. I know what the hell Rollie get this shit from. Bring come to Chance talk about some Larry drizzle it in his mouth. She gonna drizzle them tobacco. So that was funny. Chance meeting with Rollie with the do-rag on. He looked like a whole female. I ain't even gonna lie. He looked tired. He got the do-rag on. He got the hair bag on. I don't know. And he got on his damn pajama sweater, so you know he wasn't ready for nothing. Damn, Chance said, I can't handle Rollie. I'll be dick shake. Chance and Rollie, they give me that Netflix and chill vibe, and I'm not mad at it. For real, Rollie got the most love. The masseuse, so he's like, oh, I need a massage. I need a back massage, because Chance wasn't look like he was feeling good in that last scene. So he says, you know, I need a massage. I need a back massage. So she's like, it better not be no bitch. Chance said, and it better not be no nigga. All right. So then Micah comes to see Chance because Micah is ready for them to do the Micah's ready for them to do the what you call that? The elimination, but Chance is saying he's tired and he's not ready for elimination tonight and da. So I guess they put off the elimination for next week. I don't know who all they eliminating, but next week looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun. And now I guess Soldier Girl and Bad and Bougie is beefing. I think that when the girls came into the episode, like everybody thought it was a short shot. That's why Yola at the beginning of the episode was saying that she was surprised about Biggie and Skittles, because Biggie, Skittles, Yola, Smalls, them four thought they was going to be the final four. Whatever they was being told, whatever was occurring throughout the season, that's what they thought. So unfortunately, for us, the fans and the ones, the audience, we're not feeling any of them for chance. And so don't be surprised, because it's a breakout role. We're looking for the one more chance for love. We're not looking for, how you click up and come into the house and think that you have a sure shot. You have no shot, really. So don't be surprised, Yola. For me personally, it's gonna be, I think that Yola should go. And as Chance said, Rollie got the most love. Bad and Bougie represents the most. And Soldier Girl, she just not bringing genuine or sincere. Something's not, she's not hitting me right for some reason. I don't know why it is. I don't know what's going on, but it just seems like she is not real. So I did see some little lives being put out, but from the ladies from One More Chance. I do not watch the lives because I do not want to be influenced. I like to watch the actual episode, do my review, and I like to then see what people are saying. I don't want to hear that Chance is gay. I don't want to hear that it's not real. I know the shit. I know that. This is a damn show. It's a TV show. So I'm not going to be invested like, oh my God, this, da, 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 da. No, it's a TV show. I know that part. We know that part. So for you to go live and be like, well, Chance is this and Chance is that, or this and that, like, that's fine. Go live, give the show, publicity or whatever. But we, the people, do not care. We're here to watch the show. It's like Fast and Furious. It's like, bruh, So it's not that serious to us as real people. Like, we are looking for entertainment. And are you being entertaining? And that's the question. Soldier Girl is not entertaining. She's boring. Yola she can't act. So she doesn't know how to step into the role to make herself believable as somebody who came for one more chance. Rollie Polly can act. Rollie Polly knows how to give us, she carries and she gives and is given. Bad and Bougie has done something before and she knows how to play the role, even if she doesn't know how to act. And they know that you got to be able to act, to kiss somebody, to put your body on somebody, to do things that you wouldn't normally do. And if you're doing OnlyFans, you know how to act, because you got to act to, if you doing BBW, if you doing Zola, if you doing any of that shit, you got to know how to act. But a Yola type is not a real actress. You just get in bedroom and know what to do with a nigga. But Bad and Bougie knows how to set the tone, the stage, and get it ready. How to prepare a nigga for this shit, because she been doing it for longer. Yes, she is older. And that's the difference for me. I'm not even gonna get caught up in the recruiting. I'm not gonna get caught up in the what the hell is going on behind the scenes. I want to know where's Jonisha. I have not seen Jonisha since Jocelyn's Cabaret's reunion episode. And I don't know why. I don't know why we do not see more of Jonisha, period. I'm looking for her. I don't know if her only project is the Jocelyn project or whatever, but I would like to see more of Jonisha Johns. Just so you know, Zeus. I would like to see her coming in. I guess they don't really need anybody for the One More Chance, but I think for the direction, is going pretty good. I like the fact that they changed the house. Like, see, I love stuff like that. Like, thinking outside the box, changing up the dynamics. All of that is good for me. Like, okay, let's take the ladies somewhere fresh. Let's give them their own rooms. Let's have them, feeling like the, big pimping, spending G's. Yes. Let's have them looking pretty. Let's have them looking sweet. Let's give them the chances for the one-on-one time and the this and the that. All in one day. I don't think Chance could handle it all in one day from 4 different people, but okay. Good. All right. So I said a lot. This is my favorite show that I do. It makes me laugh. It makes me happy. Sometimes it's a little drawn out of what's going on, but the episode was really good, and I enjoy seeing Madame Bougie in her seduction role. The seduction that she didn't do in the bedroom, she did at the breakfast, and that's what I like. I appreciate that. I appreciate seeing the scene, and I'm excited about it. I want to see what next week is gonna bring. Yodeler telling Bad and Bougie that she's older or whatever, it really doesn't matter to me, because that doesn't matter to me, because it's not the end all and be all. Because what men don't realize, the end all and be all is not to have somebody that's 20, 21, 22. Because you're 20, 21, 22, you about that life, you about anything, you body. But in a relationship, being with somebody, like being their partner, like all that stuff, are you ready? This is a show saying one more chance at love. This man is looking for love and a relationship, apparently. So he's looking for some kind of long-term thing. So if that's the case, then if you come on the show, you got to represent like you come to be long-term in this man's life. And that's just it. That's just it. So that's where we're at with Chance. One more chance. I want to thank you for listening to my review. Come this Sunday, I'm definitely in a different space right now. So come Sunday, oh God, Sunday I watched Chance, but I didn't watch all of it. And then the American Music Awards, and then the Potomac, and the this and the that. It's a lot going on this week. So I want to thank you for listening. That's my review. You will receive your new review of One More Chance come Sunday or Monday, one day next week, hopefully Sunday, Monday, from me on the next episode. All right. Once again, it's been Cafeteria Labyrinth with Mona in the Fatigable Heights. And if you like what you see, if you like what you hear, and you like my channel, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you are notified when I go live or upload a video. All right. Thank you. Have a good Thanksgiving. Mwah.